Okay, okay, we're gonna pick back up where we left off dealing with weather, and we're still back here on your LCS bar guides. We can see right here that they like for you to focus on the barometric pressure and cloud types correlate with certain types of weather events. Cumulonimbus clouds are your bad guys. Those are the clouds that bring all severe weather. They're associated with strong severe thunderstorms. Sorry, I'm moving the computer around a little bit. Also, hurricanes, tornadoes, anything that's dealing like with severe weather is cumulonimbus clouds. And I'll go ahead and pull a picture of them up real quick so you can see them. So cumulonimbus. All right, there it is. Um, they're also called like anvil clouds because you can see like in this picture right here, you have a flat bottom and then it goes up and funnels out like an anvil. And there it is right there also. So they can go really, really high in the upper atmosphere and it can cause hail because what's going on, I can pull this picture up right here. What's going on is as the warm moist air is coming up, is condensing from these clouds, well, you have these updrafts, and these updrafts can go thousands of feet up into the atmosphere. And as it sends it up, it freezes and becomes solid form, and it falls back down, and then it's shot back up again. And that continuously going up and down like that can cause more precipitation to fall upon it. Each time it comes down, there's liquid water, it attaches to it, goes back up, freezes, comes back down, shot back up, and that's when you have hail forming. Eventually, it gets so big that falls down to the ground. Now, each time it goes up, the bigger the hail, the hail ball. All right, so that's cumulonimbus clouds. The stratus clouds, those are your clouds associated with sustained precipitation over a long period of time, and those are your flat bottom clouds that cover large areas. As you can see here, um, the stratus clouds being pictured right here, and over here in the left corner. So stratus clouds. Um, Cumulus clouds are your fair weather clouds, and they look like puffy cotton balls floating in the air. Excuse me. So those are your cumulus right there, and cumulus are associated with fair weather. So nothing too bad going on. And your last one that you need to be concerned about is your cirrus clouds. And your cirrus clouds are your high altitude clouds that go up high into the atmosphere, and basically up there you have strong winds, and it's just kind of blowing those clouds away in a little wispy, fine-tuned um, patterns. And the precipitation at this height, at this level, is frozen. So frozen precipitation has been blown into these feathery or wispy type patterns. So those are the cloud types. I'm going to go down here to some of your key vocabulary. An anemometer, I hate that word, that is an instrument that is used to gauge wind speed and wind direction. A barometer is used to measure air pressure, right there. I did the Cirrus or cirrus clouds, climate, cold front. Let me get that in a second. Cumulus, dew point. A lot of these things I've already covered. So let me get to basically reading a weather map. So let me pull that up right here. Those are some things that they can like ask you about weather maps. I like this one. This picture it shows quite a bit of things going on. I'll magnify it some for you. You have cold fronts, warm fronts, stationary fronts, and occluded fronts pictured on this weather map. Here we have a stationary front because we have a cold front going this direction and a warm front going that direction. And since they're going in opposite directions, they're kind of locked up. And the cold front is always pictured with an icicle and blue, like an icicle. And the warm front is pictured as I like to think of as like a sunset or a sun. So you have warm front going this way and a cold front going that way, and that's a stationary front. You see here that the cold front has passed this area through here. Has passed. And what is it left behind? It's left behind a high pressure because it's left behind the cold air, and cold air is more dense. So you have a high pressure system going on right here. The low front, you see right here what's going on. You're like, where's the low front coming from? Because I don't see a low. I don't see warm. I don't see the sunsets. What's going on? You have an occluded front right here. You had a very slow moving cold front right in this direction. A warm front went up behind it, and then a cold front popped up behind that. So you have cold, warm, cold. And basically they symbolize that by this purple. So that's what's going on here. You have an occluded front going on here. Looks like you have a warm front coming up through this direction. So leave behind here low pressure. You have a cold front going down this direction, which will leave high pressure here. Anyway, all kinds of neat little things here. So that's how you read a weather map. They don't show you like, I guess, what is it? Isobars dealing with barometric pressure. Let me see if I can pull that up. Isobars on a weather map. So isobars. Isobars is going to show air pressure and wind. So here the closer the lines, the bigger the higher the wind is going. And you can see this is really spread out. So this would be a very gentle wind, and your highs would be here. We have kind of where it's higher numbers, the higher the wind. But again, or the pressure. The closer they are together is showing a disturbance. Maybe I can pull that up. That might do better if I can get like one that's really showing some craziness going on. High pressure always goes to low pressure. This ain't really showing it either. I wish I already had this pulled out for you guys. So high pressure going to low pressure, so the wind would be going in this direction right here. So that'd be like a northeast pattern, northeast wind going on right there. And it's going from high pressure to low pressure. But isobars are always shown by lines on a weather map. And I apologize, I can't find a really good picture showing it. Wish I already had it pulled up for you. And that's just kind of not making any sense there. All right, the next topic I want to go to is, let me go to your LCS pacing guide, is dealing with fresh water. And I might be getting ready to run out of time. So let me go ahead and end this video right here. And I'm going to do one more dealing with fresh water. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.